move to Queensland. The government is boasting about solving the housing crisis. How many houses has it built?
Well, we had a state minister the other day, mate, who in the middle of a press conference, proudly proclaimed, "Well, we've delivered 3,000 new public housing sort of homes." And I just think, well, Fred, let's just look at it. They've almost been in office 8 years. In January, 8 years, closer to 8 years than 7.5. That's not many new homes over 8 years. And I am smiling about this, but only because of the politics, the political charade that it is. I'm not smiling when it comes to thinking about people who need a roof over their heads, who are the victims of a government that won't deliver. They should have delivered 3,000 homes a year, Fred.
Indeed.
They should have, and they could have done even more if they'd set it up with the private sector, if they cleared the roadblocks, the red tape and bureaucracy that now stops homes being built and also makes them more expensive. That's what we need to do to deal with the housing crisis around the country, by the way.
Well, the other thing that you often hear in this, when in reference to this housing crisis, is the term affordable homes, which is a euphemism for homes that look like cell blocks. A lot of those 3,000 homes, I'm sure, were of the affordable variety. Anyway, let's move to Canberra, and staying in Queensland, but in reference to the budget last night, the budget cut $5.4 billion of proposed funding for the Hell's Gate Dam near Townsville, which is 2,100 gigalitres and would have irrigated 60,000 hectares of farmland. Now, how much of a blow is this to North Queensland, Campbell?
Look, I think it's a real kick in the guts for Queensland, and it just shows very early in the life of the Albanese government that they're sort of southern centric. This is a government for Sydney, Melbourne, Canberra, and they don't care about people in Queensland. And these projects like Hell's Gate Dam, the Urana Dam, another one is actually a small little dam called the Emu Swamp Dam near Stanthorpe in southern Queensland, almost on the border with New South Wales. All these projects had great business cases. They were really important for agriculture, also for mining, for those northern dams, and the very future of the economies in the regions of Queensland. And they just shouldn't have been slashed like this. There's been the mayor of the sort of the southern regional downs has been fighting for the best part of 10 years now for Emu Swamp. I know he will be bitterly disappointed, him and his council, because this provides much needed irrigation water to one of the literal salad bowls and citrus bowls, fruit bowls of Australia. When the southern states are out of production, the Stanthorpe area produces huge quantities of fruit for markets right across Australia, particularly in the southern states. So for, I think it was about $150 million, $160 million, we could have seen the assurance of water supply to that vital agricultural production.
Do you have any idea why the government won't back these projects?
I'm just thinking it's because they've got what I'd call LNP, Liberal National Party paw prints all over them. I think that's the issue. Mind you, I think the Mayor of Townsville, Labor identity, Mayor Jenny Hill, I think she'll probably have some things to say about some of the northern sort of dam and irrigation projects, because they're vitally important. So I hope she does stand up and speak her mind on this one.